Hey guys, it's Robyn, your independent Scentsy consultant. Welcome back and welcome if you're new. Today we have got a Bring Back My Bar video. This is like the holiday edition. This is what I warmed through Christmas. What I've warmed through most of December actually is what we've got here today. So it's a large overflowing basket that I will go through, and we're going to go through the rooms in my house as we always do, and I will let you know what I warmed, where I warmed it, and how it performed so that you might decide what you might want to try or what you might want to warm the things that you do have in your stash. As for Scentsy news, like a little brief news shot here, we have Bring Back My Bar available on the website right now. We also have a January news video that I will have up by the time this video goes up. So if you want to know what else is going on for January, check out my January news video. It will be up a couple videos ago. Now, I have got so much here. There is so much wax next to me here. This basket was overflowing because I have been on holidays and I've been warming my heart out here. I've been warming to my heart's content. It's been fabulous. So we're going to go through the open area first, followed by bedrooms. And then towards the end of the video, I will do my vendor wax. I did do some vendor wax, especially in bedrooms recently. And then I've also got a whole bunch of non-wax Scentsy items here as well. So I'll do those after the wax. So the first thing I did in my open layout was maraschino sugar cookie. Now this is a very grimy brick. It is extremely juicy, but it is so good, and it is not Christmas unless we melt this. So I did this in my open layout. It is sugar cookie and cherry. It is a very sweet cherry, a very kind of like nice buttery sugar cookie. It is so good, and with age this has gotten so strong and so long lasting. When this first came out, it wasn't very long lasting at all, and it was fairly strong, but not for very long. With age, this will go for like 2 days. It is so strong and so long lasting. So maraschino sugar cookie, I do have this in my club, but I'm using up this brick first. This is my second brick of maraschino sugar cookie, and we love it. This is my husband's very favorite holiday scent. The next thing I did was Wrapped in Lights. This is one of our current holiday bricks. This was, I want to say like orange spice, a little bit of tree. It's got like cider spice, citrus, and a little bit of tree. This is nostalgic Christmas in a scent. It's so good. And yes, this one is I would say at least average performer. I would say medium to medium plus in strength in my open layout. And I did that throughout the open layout here. And about 24 hours. So average performer, maybe a little bit better. Really nice. I did club Wrapped in Lights. That was a very good one. And then we did some Holly Jolly cider. This was a brick from last year, so it's not currently available. But this one has more of like an apple cider thing going on. This one is a bit more fall winter, whereas Wrapped in Lights is like specifically Christmas. Holly Jolly cider is another kind of a fruity cider scent similar to Wrapped in Lights, but Wrapped in Lights is Christmas. This one is fall winter. Very lovely though. Nice and warm and cozy and festive. So Holly Jolly cider. And that one is also in my club. Another day I had done Candied Cranberry Pecan. This was a bar I'd gotten in a flash sale quite some time ago. It's not currently available, and I only had the one bar. This one has a kind of nice rich nuttiness to it. I do like the pecan note in here. The cranberry note was a little sharp for my nose. Yeah, the cranberry came off a little bit sharp. I would have liked to see more sugar or bakery tones kind of mellowing this and smoothing it, but there wasn't. It was okay. I liked the scent a lot. The issue I had with this one was performance. I did the full bar in my open layout, and I would say it was a 3 or 4 out of 10 in strength and went for maybe 12 to 16 hours. So lower than average strength, lower than average duration, not a repurchase for me, although I did enjoy the scent, Candied Cranberry Pecan. Then I had done a bar of Dancing Sugar Plums. This had been a catalog bar for quite some time, and it no longer is, so it's not available now. This one is a rich, deep sugar plum scent. It's got a little bit of tartness to it, but it's just very rich and deep. It's lovely. It's like a deep, dark, kind of like almost verging on berry. Like I would be surprised if there wasn't berry in here as well. Really nice though, Dancing Sugar Plum. This one to me does not smell particularly Christmassy or festive. There's no spice here. There's no tree or anything here. It's just kind of like a fruity, tart, rich scent. Well, there might be like a tiny bit of like, not spicy spices, but like again, aromatic spices here in Dancing Sugar Plums. It's really nice. I would repurchase that if I saw it. Performance on Dancing Sugar Plums was about average, 24 hours, about a medium strength. Next we have Be Merry. This had been a catalog bar for the longest time, and then they took it out a couple years ago. I do have this in my Scentsy club, so I keep getting it. This one has cranberry. It's got some tree to it. This is just your classic. Couldn't picture a more traditional Christmas scent without any spice. If you don't like spice, Be Merry was the Christmas scent. It is so good. It's a beautiful scent. It tends to be a very good performer. However, this particular bar that I have here was a bit lighter than usual. I'm not sure what that was about, but typically Be Merry is a great performer. This one was on the lighter side and like 18 hours or so. So a bit less than usual, but still one of the best Christmas scents. I am glad I have this club because it still remains to me one of the absolute best Christmas scents. The next one we have here is Disney's Season of Magic. Now this one is the Disney Pine Tree scent. Now this pine tree scent is a scent for people who don't like pine tree scents. This one is very sweet. It's got no sharpness. It's very, like almost like a grassy green. It's like a greenery, like grassy greenery. I get like fresh grass, some berries. It's got sugar to it. So it's sugared greens and some berries. It's beautiful and crazy strong. This bar had been sitting for like a couple years, so it got very strong in that time. So I did half a bar in my open layout, like 4 cubes. That did it. That 4 cubes, half a bar did the open layout very well. I would say 7 out of 10 strength, even with a half bar, and very long lasting. I took it out after 24 hours, but it could have gone longer. So Season of Magic, very good performer, and just so you know, it ages very well. Next up, we did Glazed Almond Dreams. This was a day when I was just wanting something cozy bakery, but not like specifically holiday-ish. So Glazed Almond Dreams from the Disney Signature Treats collection. This is such a good one. I did throw this in my Scentsy club. This is like a brown sugar roasted almond scent. It is wonderful. Very, very good. Nice and strong in my open layout. I would say 6 out of 10, like a little bit better than medium, and about an average length of time, like 24 hours or so. The next one we have here is Meet at the Mistletoe. This was available last year as a scent of the month, and I believe region 2 and definitely 3 have this for scents of the season this year. Again, kind of like a greenery scent, like a winter greenery scent, like holly or that kind of thing, with some sweetness and some berries. Reminds me a little bit of Disney Season of Magic, maybe just a little bit less sweet and a little bit more like a citrus edge to that greenery. It's very, very pretty. I did the full bar in my open layout. It was about a medium strength and less than 24 hours. I would say like 12 to 16 hours. So shorter duration, but average strength. Overall, not a repurchase for me. I do enjoy it. It's just that I'm not huge into greenery scents to begin with, so I wouldn't get this one again, where I would get Disney Season of Magic again. Next up, I had done 6 cubes of Joy and Wonder. This had been a holiday collection bar a couple years ago. We've never ever seen it back, and it's so good. It is like incense spices. It's got berries in the notes, but it's like a deep incense type scent. It is gorgeous and complex and like just so good. Then I did that because I only had 6 cubes. I usually do a full bar in the open layout. I did 2 cubes of cranberry and cardamom along with that in the kitchen. So this one, Cranberries and Cardamom, is a catalog bar. It's available all season. It is cranberries and warm cardamom, and I think there's also cherry in this one as well. It is gorgeous. Rich, fruity, so good. And it just added some like brightness to the Joy and Wonder, which is a deeper, darker type scent. So good, and that went very well. That was like a 6 or 7 out of 10 in strength. Went for a solid 24 hours. That was wonderful. Those are both for purchases for me. The next one I did was Homestead Holiday. This was December 23rd. This is our December 23rd bar. Imminent Christmas for Homestead Holiday. This is not currently available. It is in my Scentsy club though. We had this back in Scents of the Season. Was it last year or the year before? This one has orange. It's got like hearth type tones. I think it's got like tree notes in it, but it's not like a fresh tree. It's like woodsy fireplace tree. And orange and cinnamon, maybe clove. It's spicy, orange tree. This is just cozy, cold weather, like very cold weather, Christmas time. Homestead Holiday. Love that one. The next thing I did was Christmas Day. We did a mix of 2 currently available catalog bars, Sleigh Ride and Cranberry and Cardamom. So I did half a bar of Sleigh Ride in alternating warmers, so not in the same warmer, but one of each, like 1 warmer Sleigh Ride, 1 warmer Cranberry and Cardamom, and so on throughout the open layout. And then cranberry and cardamom. Sleigh Ride is like a fresh air type scent, like a sweet fresh air with tree. It's so pretty. It's like a sweet fresh air tree. It is, again, a tree scent for people who don't typically like tree scents. I haven't come across many folks who don't care for Sleigh Ride. So cranberry and cardamom and Sleigh Ride, these were gorgeous together. I loved it. It was strong. I would say 8 out of 10 strength, super boomer. And I left it for 24 hours and then I took it out to change it to something else. My husband found it a bit too strong actually. So he typically doesn't mind scents. He's not particularly scent sensitive, but he did find this combination to be quite strong. So you could probably get away with using less wax in this case, but the scents themselves together, beautiful separate as well. Both are definitely repurchases and I will be clubbing both at the end of the season. The next one here was for a Christmas party we had in like before the holidays. This is Sparkling Spiced Citrus from the Harvest Collection. Now, even though this was a Harvest Collection bar, I have been melting this like mostly for like winter, like Christmas type stuff. This is the most beautiful, sweet Christmas orange with a little bit of spice. And it's got the most pretty, delicate balance of spice with the sparkliest, prettiest, sweetest orange. It is beautiful. Sparkling Spiced Citrus. This has been one of my very favorite spiced oranges ever, and I love spiced orange. We get a lot of spiced oranges over the years. This is one of my absolute favorites. I love it. It was very strong. I would say 6 out of 10. And I say very strong even though it was only a 6 because I had people coming over. So I wouldn't want it to be stronger than that if I with people over, because I don't know if our guests are scent sensitive or not. So yeah, Sparkling Spiced Citrus, perfect for having people over. Loved that one. And that one is going into my club in multiples at the end of the season. Well, right away here. By the time this video goes up, that scent's already going to be gone. So it'll be in my club when you're watching this. Then yesterday, again, after the holidays, in this kind of week between Christmas and New Year's, I wanted something wintry and kind of, you know, festive feeling without being Christmassy. So we did Jeweled Pomegranate, which is not currently available, but I grabbed a bar of this in a flash sale recently. And this was a catalog bar for some time. This is a nice, rich, deep pomegranate scent. Kind of reminds me a little bit almost of Dancing Sugar Plums, in that they're both rich, deep, fruity scents. This one has just like a whisper of like aromatic spices again, same as Dancing Sugar Plums. Not spicy, but like warmth. It's a warm, rich, deep, fruity scent with like almost the tiniest hint of tree in the background on Jeweled Pomegranate. So I did a full bar of this in my open layout. And then I had this 2 cubes sitting here of eggnog from the Scents of the Season collection. This was available this year, and I didn't like this bar at all, to be honest. I don't know why I'm doing this. Yeah, I don't like it. So I don't like this. So I wanted to get rid of it. So in one of the warmers that I don't typically put wax in, I threw 2 cubes of eggnog. And that was okay. I didn't smell it, which was what I was going for. I just wanted to get rid of it. So what we mostly smelled was the Jeweled Pomegranate, and it was beautiful. It was cozy. It was rich. It was lovely. So Jeweled Pomegranate, definitely repurchase. Eggnog, not so much. Then on to bedroom spaces. So in my office, I had done a chunk of sweet orange pomander from this really, really old, like warped plastic, rickety Scentsy brick from a few years back. This is super spicy orange, heavy, heavy, heavy on the spice, 5% orange. This is Spice City. So I did like half a chunk of this in my office. Really enjoyed it. It was very spicy. It was very long lasting. It went 2 or 3 days. Nice and strong. For me, this scent is just a bit too spicy on its own, and I'm not opposed to spice. I like spice. But this was a little spicy even for me. So like I said, we've had lots of spiced oranges over the years. Sweet orange pomander is one of them. Sparkling Spiced Citrus, although also a sweet orange, is an entirely different beast of a scent. These two are both spiced orange scents, but they could not be more different. This one is like all spice all the time. This one is sweet, sparkly, beautiful orange with a hint of like spice to make it fancy. They're very, very different. I much prefer Sparkling Spiced Citrus myself. That's why I still have some of this brick left even several years later. So Sparkling Sweet Orange Pomander, despite the name saying sweet orange, I would say it is more of a very, very hefty, spicy orange. So there is Sweet Orange Pomander. Good performer. Scent appeal for me is just not a repurchase. Then in one of the bedrooms, we did some sugar Christmas cookie. This was the December scent of the month. I have loved this bar this year. This was one of my very favorite scents of the season. It has gingerbread cookie, it's got a little bit of orange, and it's got a little bit of pine tree. But it's mostly like this orange gingerbread. It is so good. So good. And performance on this, it is on the lighter side. I would not try this in a large space. But for bedrooms, it is the perfect like winter Christmassy type scent. So cozy. Have loved this one. I've melted so many bars of this season. So Christmas cookie is going in my club as well. Then in my daughter's room, we did 2 cubes of whipped frosting. She has loved this bar, and it's going in my club for her because she loves it. And this one is like vanilla birthday cake on steroids. It is white cake or sprinkle cake, like funfetti cake, with like vanilla buttercream frosting. It is so sweet and so vanilla. It is aggressively vanilla and so sweet and bakery. This one is delicious. So whipped frosting, performance on that is okay. I would say average. I would say medium strength, and then maybe average or slightly less than average duration. Then in our bedroom for the holidays, I did this twice. So I did a full bar, did half a bar each time because I did this twice. So in my bedroom, I did 4 cubes of snow-kissed cranberry 2 times to finish the bar. This is beautiful. Snow-kissed cranberry is one I would love to see us get back because it hasn't been available in quite some time. It is like pink cranberry. It's sweet. It's gentle. It is not overly strong. So you do need to double the wax with this one. Typically, I would do 2-3 cubes max in my bedroom. With snow-kissed cranberry, I do 4, and even then it's like a medium strength. So you can get it to medium in a bedroom, but you do need to double your wax. I would not try this in a large space. It's so pretty though. It is a sweet, light cranberry. It has no perfumey tones to it really. It's not overly tart. It is sweet without being sugared or bakery. It is the most beautifully balanced cranberry scent I think I've smelled. So snow-kissed cranberry is an absolute favorite. And if we had that again, I would definitely get more of it and probably put it in my club. Then on Christmas Eve, I wanted a bedroom scent that would be festive. So I did 3 cubes of Mint to be Merry. This was back in Scents of the Season this year. It was also a Scent of the Month last year. I did 3 cubes in my bedroom and then 1 cube in my ensuite bathroom to do half a bar in that general area. This one has crushed candy canes, buttermint cookie, and sugar crystals. This one is sweet, creamy, minty bakery goodness. It is lovely. It's delicious. It's soothing, and it's perfect. Oh, Mint to be Merry is wonderful. So that is a good one. That is in my club already. As you can see, there's a trend here. I've been melting all of my absolute favorites because we're melting a lot of stuff that is in my club. So then on to bathrooms. I did Swirling Snowflakes. I did this in my daughter's bathroom. This one has like, I want to say jasmine or ylang ylang. It's got a little bit of mint to it. It's like a minty floral, which sounds very odd, and it is unusual. It's very different. It's like a powdery floral with mint. It is so pretty though. There's something so pretty about this. This is one of the ones where it's got different notes than what I smell on cold. I get specifically like ylang ylang or jasmine. I think they call it a different floral in here though. Maybe eucalyptus flower or something. I can't remember what they call it. But it's beautiful. A little bit powdery, floral mint. Very nice. And this one is very long lasting. I would say medium strength, but it goes for days. So Swirling Snowflakes is a good one. And I don't warm this very often, but I do really like this one. Then I was just trying to finish off a bar that I had in my Father's Day drawer, or my masculine scent drawer. And that was Desert Rock and Citron. This had been a Father's Day scent year before last. And I don't recall the notes. I think there was like mineral rock and citrus. It is a rather pleasant citrus masculine cologne type scent. I wouldn't say cologne even. I would say like masculine body wash or body spray. There's this nice kind of like dry mineral rock scent that I like. You often get that scent in like aquatic scents as well. With that citrus, it was really nice. I actually quite enjoyed this. I finished this off in my daughter's bathroom and in the laundry room, and the performance in this one wasn't awesome. It was a day or less in longevity, and I would say light, medium to medium in strength. It was fine. It was not a repurchase for me, but I did really enjoy it as far as masculine scents go. I typically don't like masculine scents, but this one I found nice because it wasn't, like I said, cologne-y. It was just kind of masculine without being cologne. So that was pleasant, and that one's done. Then I had done Frosty Air. Again, closer to the holidays. This had been a catalog bar, new release last year, and it never came back this year. So we only got one season with Frosty Air. It is still available in laundry in the catalog, and I highly recommend the laundry in Frosty Air. It's very good performer. This is beautiful, and I don't typically like laundry scents, but this is a very traditional laundry scent. Very traditional, it's floral, it's a little bit sharp, but there is a soft, sweet powderiness here that tones it down and smooths it out that I love. And this one is great for bathrooms because this one I did in bathrooms, one in each bathroom. You can put a cube of this in your bathroom and it will last like 4 days easy. Easy 4 days. And it's nice and strong. It lasts forever. You don't have to mess with it. It's such a nice, reliable one. So Frosty Air is in my club and not leaving. I love that one. All right, then we have a bunch of stuff that is home fragrance related and Scentsy related that is not wax. So the first thing is laundry. We did quite a few laundry items this last couple weeks that were finished off. Now, typically, because we have so much Scentsy in my house, I have several different laundry scents on the go at any given time. One I'll use mostly for my daughter, one we'll use mostly for us, some are for linens and towels. Like, we kind of change it up with the scents. But things kind of got empty all at the same time at once here recently, so I have quite a few laundry things to share. The first one is a bottle of Fluffy Fleece laundry liquid. This one has like heliotrope, cuddly cozy tones. Yeah, this was good. Fluffy Fleece is one that I don't care for in wax, but in laundry is absolutely gorgeous. So this is cuddly clean, a little bit floral, quite strong, and very good performer. And the packaging on this is very cute with the little cats and sweaters. So that is Fluffy Fleece laundry liquid. Our laundry liquid is nice in that the bottles look small, but you only need like 4 pumps of this for a large load. So if you're doing smaller loads, like 3 pumps, 2 pumps is plenty. And it's very concentrated. So it lasts a lot longer than you think it would because you're not using the same amount that you would have like of a big jug of laundry liquid. With those, you have to use like a whole cup. This, you use like a couple squirts of it and it's good to go. So the laundry liquid does last quite a while. It does a good job. We really enjoy it. The other laundry liquid we finished was one we've mostly used for my daughter's stuff, and it is Starburst Sky. This was a limited time offer last spring, I think it was. This one is in the spring summer catalog, or at least it was last year. We don't know if it will be back. The scent, we don't know if it will be back in the spring summer catalog. The laundry in this scent was a limited time offer that we have not got back. This one is a very sweet, almost perfumey scent, but very, very sweet. Like sweet perfumey, fluffy clouds, candy type scent. So Starburst Sky has been really nice for my daughter's stuff. Really enjoyed that. We also finished a mini washer whiff tub in Starburst Sky, again with my daughter's laundry liquid. Again, the washer whiffs, this is good. Again, very, very sweet, slight edge of perfume. Some people said it reminds them of some kind of perfume, but I can't remember what it was. Something about clouds, I think it was. I can't remember. But yeah, finished that with my daughter's laundry. Very nice. I think I still have more of that one because we really, really liked that one. Then we finished a mini washer whiff in Sea Salt and Avocado. Sea Salt and Avocado was a scent we had in the catalog for quite some time in wax. It is a sweet green scent with some crispness to it. There is a crisp cleanness to this. It is green and sweet and crisp and clean. It's very pleasant. So Sea Salt and Avocado, really like that one. I wouldn't necessarily buy this again in laundry because I didn't find this particularly strong. But I would get this again in wax. The other thing we finished was a Scentsy Fresh spray in Watermelon Tangerine. So this I've been kind of working on for quite some time. I just spray it on my couches every now and then to freshen them up. It's like a fabric deodorizer, fabric freshener. So there is Watermelon Tangerine. This had been a limited time offer a couple summers ago. So it's finished up now. That was a good one. I would recommend this one and I would purchase that again if I saw it. Liked the scent and it didn't leave any kind of film on the fabric the way sometimes they do. Not always, but some scents do that and this one did not. So Watermelon Tangerine was a good one. We also finished a hand soap from Bath & Body Works in my daughter's bathroom. This was Cookie Butter Truffle. And the scent notes on this one are cookie butter and whipped cream. Now that is, I think, the thing that I didn't like about this one. I didn't use this much because it was in my daughter's bathroom. She liked it, which is what counts. Every time I used this, it kind of like made my stomach turn a little bit. And I think it was the whipped cream. Just the idea of washing your hands with like a whipped cream scent just didn't do it for me. So cookie butter truffle would not be a repurchase for me in the soap. However, I have this in the candle. Love it in a candle. For home fragrance, make my house smell like this all day, every day. But for washing my hands, not so much. So cookie butter truffle, good scent, not a favorite soap though. Then we finished a body wash from Bath & Body Works in Dark Kiss. This one had been a scent, it's got like berries and vanilla and musk, I think are the notes on this one. Yeah, it's a nice dark berry, very pleasant scent, very sweet, gourmand. It's a good one. It's a classic one. I remember when this scent came out, it was like before 2010. I don't know when. It was a long time ago. But I loved this scent. I was obsessed with this scent in university and I wore it a lot. So it was kind of nice to try it again and throw back to it. It was fun. So that was a good one. Enjoyed that. I would probably repurchase that. That was a good one. And then also in my home, I have hallways. And in the hallways, I don't really have places to put warmers. But I do have Bath & Body Works Wallflowers in those areas. So I have 2 wallflower plugs in my home at this time. So I went through 4 in the time since I last filmed this. So over the holidays, I had done Under the Christmas Tree in my entryway. And this one has fir balsam, juniper berries, vanilla eggnog, and sage leaves. So it is a tree scent with some bakery tones to it. It's very lovely, very pleasant. My husband found it a bit sharp. He did not love this one as much, so I probably wouldn't get it again in the wallflower, but I do really love that scent. Then in the hallway, I did the Perfect Christmas. This one I have got in a hand soap in my bathroom right now and love it. It's also gorgeous in the candle as well. I don't burn candles in my home, but I do have a few candles that I put under a lamp in my home to let them like melt like a wax melt, but I don't burn them. And then the fragrance notes on the Perfect Christmas are fresh cut pine, cinnamon sugar, and toasted marshmallow. This was fabulous. Love this one. Definitely a repurchase. That is the Perfect Christmas. And then I recently changed these out just a couple days ago because they recently got empty within the last couple days. So now in my front entryway, I have iced ginger snap. And again, the last ones were very Christmassy. These ones are wintry without being Christmassy because we're past the holidays now. So iced ginger snap is fresh ginger, baked cookie dough, and vanilla glaze. So it's just a spiced cookie scent, spiced ginger cookie. It's very pleasant. It's on the lighter side so far. Sugared snickerdoodle is in the hallway right now. This one is a bit stronger. And the notes on this one are warm spices, creamy vanilla, and sugared musk. It's again a spiced cookie scent. It's very pleasant. Then in my bedroom, I had done pods in vanilla mint. These are so pretty. Vanilla mint was a scent we had in the catalog for a long time, some time ago. They got rid of it a couple years ago. It had mint, vanilla, and like this almost like, how would you describe it? This like perfuminess to it, but not perfumey. Like almost floral, but just clean and fresh and like a wreath almost. Like it reminds me of like a front door wreath, but not piney. But just fresh and crisp and cool and perfumey and clean and wonderful. So vanilla mint, I did pods. These are the best performing pods I have ever used. I've had vanilla mint in pods before. They were also the same. They were the best pods I've ever used. So I grabbed these in a flash sale when they came back one time. So good. If we can get vanilla mint back, that would be great. I had this in my club for a while and kicked it out because I wasn't melting enough of it, but it is a beautiful, beautiful scent, vanilla mint. All right, the rest of the video is going to be vendor wax items. So if you're not into vendor wax, thank you for watching and I'll talk to you next time. If you do want to watch a few vendor items, I do have a few vendor wax things here from Teddy Bees, Melting Memories, and Sassy Girl Aroma. So we'll start with this one here closest to me. This is Snowpocalypse 2021 from Teddy Bees. This one is a magnificent blend of Boardwalk Marshmallow Clouds, which I believe is a Bath & Body Works dupe, Cashmere Sandalwood, Vanilla Bean, and Cedar. This one, when I first got it, I thought was quite light. And it is on the soft side for sure. I would definitely say this is bedrooms only. And I got the big loaf of it. I did this in my bedroom recently. Well, it was a while ago. It was towards the last time I filmed one of these. So pretty. This is a 2-day scent. It does last quite a long time. It is light though, like on the lighter side. I would say light, medium at peak. It's so beautiful. It's cuddly cozy. It's sweet. It's cashmere vanilla wonderfulness. So Snowpocalypse 2021. I love that one. I wish it were stronger. Then we had done some Teddy Bees, the trifecta. This one has 3 scents in one, and mine all split apart. It was like a layered loaf, but mine all kind of came apart when I chopped it up. This is Cashmere Cream, Coconut Clouds, and Strawberry Boom Boom. So 3 different scents there. The overall impression is sweet. You get the, I feel like I'm smelling cotton candy. What is that? Strawberry pound cake, that's what that is. Okay. Yeah, strawberry pound cake I'm getting for sure. I'm getting the cashmere cream. I'm getting the marshmallow clouds. Yeah, it's just an overall sweet, kind of sweet scent with a hint of powderiness, but it's very sweet strawberry pound cake base. So the trifecta, we did this in my daughter's room because she really liked this one. So fairly short lasting on this one. I would say less than 12 hours, and I would say light medium strength. So I wish it performed better, but it was very pleasant. Then my last thing from Teddy Bees was a beautiful mess. Now this is one that I did twice in my bedroom, and I tried to chop this loaf and put it in this container, and it just went terribly wrong. It's a mess. So it's kind of like chunked out of there. This is pleasant. This has like a coffee scent to it. All the best elements of a rainy Sunday morning. Your favorite coffee brewing, a vanilla candle burning, the scent of rain, and wood coming in from outside. This does smell like that. This does have like that kind of like evocative quality to it. The coffee is kind of your primary note initially. That does kind of mellow, and it does smell like coffee brewing in the distance, a candle burning, the rain and the woods coming in a window. It smells like it's a cold rainy day and you have your window open. That's what this smells like. And it is very lovely. I would definitely repurchase this. There's nothing else really like this. I did enjoy it. It was extremely light, like extremely light. However, it did go for a long time. It was a 2-day scent, but it was light. It was one of those ones that you couldn't really like smell, but you'd walk into the room and be like, oh, it's nice in here. And it was just one of those, like you walk in, it's like, oh, it's nice. And it's just that kind of like subtle background scent, but it was very lovely. So that's a beautiful mess. I would repurchase that despite it being a poor performer, just because it was so pleasant. I had done quite a while ago, Melting Memories Valentine Cupcakes. This is a scent she did last year for Valentine's Day. I don't believe it's coming back this year. This is strawberry pound cake, vanilla cake, and pink sugar. This is so good. So good. Oh, it's aged really well too. It's mostly strawberry pound cake is what you're getting here. It's a sweet strawberry pound cake scent. It's beautiful, bakery, pink and fluffy. Just, it was a nice break from like the heavier scents that I've been melting recently. So Valentine cupcakes, really enjoyed that. Then last night in my warmers, I threw in the bedroom Cotton Candy Cookie from Melting Memories. This one was cotton candy and sugar cookie, which sounds very simple, and it is, but this one is delicious. I cannot overstate how delicious this is. Oh my gosh, it's such a good one. And like when I first got this last year, I guess it was about this time last year, it was on the lighter side. This has aged and cured into perfection. I did 2 cubes in each warmer, so 4 cubes total. Not crazy long lasting, like 18 hours max. I think it's time for it to come out now. But strong, like 8 out of 10 strong. And for a sugar cookie scent, that's crazy. So this was very good. I hope she makes this again one day. It's one of my daughter's favorites as well. So Cotton Candy Cookie was a winner, and I would definitely get more of that. Then I did one other Melting Memories item as well. This was a brand new thing from her that she did for her holiday pre-order. This was gingerbread Santo cake. So this was a new bar for me. This was gingerbread swirl, Palo cake, or Palo Santo, and white cake. This was a great day in my house. I did the full bar in my open layout. It was so good. This was a sweet, just exactly what you want your house to smell like in the winter. Woodsy and cozy and spicy and sweet. So gingerbread Palo cake, I would definitely repurchase that in a large size. Her gingerbread note here is beautiful. That gingerbread swirl, it's spicy but not too spicy, and it does have like a almost, I wonder if the swirl is like a brown sugar, because I almost get like a brown sugar tone here a little bit. It's wonderful. But yeah, gingerbread Palo cake, would definitely recommend and would repurchase. Then, when was it? Christmas Eve maybe? We had family over on Christmas Eve, and we had like our big dinner. So because my family is scent sensitive, I wanted something very light in the warmers. So I did Sleigh Ride from Harper James. I did a full package of this. I did some of it in my daughter's room as well. This was berries, iced champagne, and pink sugar. Now this one was beautiful for last year's Christmas Eve. I had 2 bags of this, so I used this one this year. The problem is this bag had split sometime. I don't know when this split, but it must have been a while ago because the wax had really, really lost quite a bit of its scent. So I think that's due to the split and not due to age. I think it was just because of the packaging opening up there. But this was extremely light compared to last year, which wasn't a bad thing because, like I said, my family is scent sensitive. But yeah, I wouldn't repurchase this based on the current performance. However, based on last year's performance when I didn't have a split bag, this one did very nicely and the scent is very, very pleasant. The scent is beautiful. So berries, ice, champagne, and pink sugar, Sleigh Ride from Harper James. Really love the scent. I wish we could have smelled more of it this time. But I think that was just a packaging mishap. Okay, the last vendor wax thing we have here today is a Sassy Girl Aroma item, and I believe she's opening again sometime this year. This one is Cookies Under the Christmas Tree. There it is. This one is pine, sugar cookies, and vanilla bean. And again, those Christmas tree bakery scents I tend to love. This one is phenomenal. This is so good. So this one I did throughout my open layout, and I did 2 cubes in each warmer. So I did quite a bit of it. It was so delicious. It was quite strong, like 7 out of 10. Performed very well. Not for very long. I would say like 10 hours or less. So very short-lived, but strong while it lasted, which I appreciated. And the scent was through the roof, fantastic. Like, loved. This would be a staple for me. I would definitely repurchase that. So Cookies Under the Christmas Tree, 10 out of 10 scent appeal, 7 out of 10 strength. Longevity was not awesome, but I will forgive it because everything else about it was great. So that is what I have been warming recently as we've gone through the holidays. I would love to know in the comments below what you have warmed through the holidays, what you warmed Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, that sort of thing. Let me know in the comments below. Other than that, hope you are having a great month so far and a great 2025 so far. We'll talk to you in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.